So, there's a story that I want to tell about who I am, where I've been, and who I'm becoming. But I'm having difficulty sharing it. Part of that is because I don't think I had dealt with the trauma of my story before coming out and sharing it. So in the videos that I shared, a lot of it is me kind of wrestling with myself, kind of chastising myself because I was dealing with it. Like I was still healing from it, from the disappointment, the sadness. So there's me, the me that lives inside this body, but my body has always taken the hit for the things, the aspirations that I've had. When I wanted to control something, I controlled my body. When I wanted to feel comfort, I stuffed my body. I've all used my body, mismanaged my body. And so now that I want to tell a story about me, it becomes about my body, but it's a lot deeper than that because my body is just a reflection of the inward situation that has been going on. And not like that I have a super sad story to tell, but it's a story of seeking comfort, seeking acceptance, seeking something to be right when I didn't feel okay. I've lost and gained weight. It's not something that I want to focus on anymore. I want to go deeper than my outside appearance. Yes, I want to take care of my body. It's the vehicle that I have to get through this life. But I don't want to be a prisoner to that story of I have to be a certain size or I have to look a certain way. I want to just be at peace. I don't want to overeat or undereat. I don't want to over exercise or under exercise. I want to move and be happy. I want to eat foods that take care of me. And I want to live out my purpose, which I know is more than weight and more than what I look like on the outside. And I know that that is true for all of us, that our purpose in our life's journey is more than what we look like and how much we weigh. And so I think that's why I feel the urge, the pull to tell this story. I just haven't figured out the way to tell it where it's helpful to people, because I was, again, still dealing with the trauma and the sadness of it. So I'm gonna keep telling the story and keep trying to find ways to tell it the best way. I can't say the right way. I'm gonna keep trying to tell the story and get better at telling the story, because I do feel like that message, the message that no matter what you weigh, you have a purpose. And it's not to wake up and worry about how much you weigh. Your purpose is bigger than that. That's not the purpose. That's not who you are. Your body is a vehicle for you. It gets you around. It's to be loved. It's to be cared for. But you, the you that people want to get to know, the you that is hearing this, that you is what's important. That you is who needs to be taken care of the most. I've spent my life only being concerned, or mostly being concerned, with my outward appearance and how big my body was, big or small, and how I could make that smaller for the most part. How I could make that smaller. But hey, when it comes to my butt, how I can make that bigger. So, you know, trying to mold my outside, it's a distraction. It's a distraction from really living life, from really living out my purpose. So my goal in all of it is to find a way to care for my body, but above all, to live out my life's purpose, which is to share with other people. My life's purpose is to be myself and enjoy myself and share that with others so that they feel comfortable being themselves and loving themselves. Even the weird parts or the strange parts that they feel like other people won't like, those are the parts that the world needs to see. That's what we need to see. We need to see those parts that are strange, that are not the buttoned up, tied up, everyday thing. We need to see the weird parts of you. That's what the world's missing, is the weird parts of you. And so there's no need to hide. But hey, I've done 8 of those episodes, I think 7 or 8 or something like that. And this isn't the one. This isn't necessarily the one that tells it the best, probably. The best maybe so far, but it's not the one. I'm going to keep telling this story until I learn how to tell it. And if you've made it this far, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. So this whole YouTube thing, it would be super easy if I was willing to share the picture that I'm about to share with you right now. So it's gonna be, hidden in here that you'll see it, but it will never be like a thumbnail or anything like this. So first, before I share that picture, I want to share these videos of me enjoying myself, because I hate to share me on my saddest day as though, oh, I was trapped in this at this weight and every day was just terrible. No, I enjoyed myself. I ate, I danced, I had a great time. But I took a picture on my saddest day, which was also my strongest day. That was the day that I decided that I couldn't go backwards, because I wasn't willing to, do extreme diets or anything like that anymore. But I couldn't go forward with the just eating and getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't go forward with it. So I had to decide, okay, how do I admit that I made a mistake? And how do I move on with the new knowledge I have and the new self-love that I have, that would never abuse myself by, making these extreme rules for myself. So how do I move forward? So I had to find a way to move forward. And so I did. And there are changes. There's changes. I can show a picture, I guess. I won't put them side to side, but you can go back and forth if you like, or whatever you need to do. But there were changes that happened, but realize those changes are from 2020 to now we're in 2023. So it was slow. I did it nice and slow, and just took care of myself. And when I say take care of myself, I don't mean just by working out and eating right, but journaling, and by being in healing circles, and just writing and getting to know myself. Even the videos that I put up, they were therapeutic. It's me healing in real time, having these conversations with myself. So all of that. And so there's a story that I'm trying to tell. And if you got to this point, I shared a little bit of that story. that, you know, that's the part that everybody, you know, cares about, the weight loss part of it. But it's not a part that I'm willing to, you know, put out there like, look, I was this big and now I'm this size. No, because that me is the strongest version of me. That me took a chance to try again after trying over and over and ending up bigger than ever before. I decided to try again and put myself first again. And no version of me is stronger than that. The version of me now where I'm at a size that I'm comfortable, I'm still, you know, doing what I need to do for my body. And yes, I'm going to lose weight, but I'm not like uncomfortable as I was on that day. I was uncomfortable that day. I'm not uncomfortable today, which is why I'm here able to, I couldn't at that point even share, for real. I did, but I wasn't sharing my full body. I wasn't doing that because I was uncomfortable. So that me that took action that day, I feel like that's the strongest version of me. She deserves all my respect. And so I would never put it out there in a disrespectful way, for my journey. Not to speak to anyone else's journey, but for my journey, that me is dope. So I think that's it. I think that's all. I think that's how I'm telling the story for today. And I will figure out a better way to tell it next time. Thank you. Take care.